Derek Diedrichson, aka Deek from RelaxedShacks.com, author of Humble Homes, Simple Shacks, hanging out in a micro cabin that we built at our workshop a couple weeks ago. We have another workshop, Hands-On with Design Incorporated, happening North Carolina, most likely in April. RelaxedShacks.com for the info. I do like to share a lot of the books I'm reading. For those who follow the blog too, here's one I've been especially digging lately from Wendy Tremaine. Super cool cover. It's called The Good Life Lab, Radical Experiments in Hands-On Living. I love how it's bound so you can actually see how it's been stitched together. Available through Story Press. It's really cool in terms of sustainability and back to the land living. That said, we're in this mini cabin I wanted to share where we were building what I am now calling a wild wall. Basically, over the years, or year or so, through all the projects I've done, let's say over the years, for Make Magazine, for myself, for different newspapers and magazines in general, I've saved all the scraps of painted wood I had, different pieces of trim, and all those sorts of, otherwise scrapped material stuff you might throw away. And in the workshop, we built this wall complete with free cedar from Goodridge Lumber. It's pretty much where I get all my wood from, up in Albany, Vermont. They are awesome, family run. The noise I'm making is a metal floor we're installing, which isn't tacked down, so pardon me. But anyway, we took the cedar from Goodridge Lumber, goodridgelumber.com, good friends of mine, and framed this wall 12 inches on center. Reason being, because that would otherwise be overkill, is so that we can make use of these tiny, shorter scraps, most of them 12 inches or so in length, to make this funky wall. The overall effect during the workshop is this almost Timothy Leary-esque mosaic wall, made of, again, nothing but junk, scraps of wood that would otherwise be tossed. Here's like one that was backing for some spray paint work in a frame I built. Here's a sign from a display I did at Walden Woods. Down here, I think that was from Maker Fair 2010. This here was another sign for cabin display at the Deerfield Fair. So the wall kind of has history. I can't remember what the yes was from, but that was, I think, something I did in Connecticut. There's a piece of Tuftex. Tuftex is that polycarbonate roofing I love. This is a scrap I had that I was using as a backing for doing some spray paint work, so I was going to get spray paint elsewhere. And I like kind of how sloppy and chaotic it looks, so I put that cool piece of Tuftex, Tuftex, in there. It's Tuftex, or you can go to Ondura, actually, ONDURA.com for more on them. I started hanging some artwork in here to make it further funky. There's that rippling Snapple cap floor. This is from Keemo, K-E-E-M-O. His work is awesome. I bought a couple of pieces off him. Big fan of the weird art. And this one's from Allison Gutschel. Hopefully I'm not butchering her name. She, on eBay, is Turd Demon. Despite the goofy name, her artwork, pop art, is really cool. Check her out. I bought this piece off her not that long ago. T-U-R-D-D-E-M-O-N, as it sounds. But basically, yeah, the wall, 12 inches on center. Take your scraps, start fitting them in. But Deek, won't it leak like a sieve? Wind blowing through it? Well, on the back, we positioned tacked out a bunch of tar paper. And over that, the whole thing is covered horizontally in corrugated thick gauge metal roofing. So we're not going to have any sort of problem. So just want to give you a sneak peek of that. The rest of the cabin you'll see eventually when I'm done with it. And by the way, here's the roof, which we had to kind of redo, the ceiling I should say, redone in recycled barn wood. And there you pretty much have it. Again, I'm Deek for RelaxedShacks.com. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe as the floor pops away. We're fixing that soon, don't worry. Please subscribe to our channel, again, RelaxedShacks.com, or check out my book, Humble Homes, Simple Shacks, and I will see you later.